Hello YouTube, this is Andy on Cam Reacts back with another reaction. So this is the first one. First one as in a first time. I'm gonna check out Aespa. So Aespa's been recommended in a few ways, but they were a little ways below on my kind of chronological order, so to speak. And then I saw on my feed Aespa just dropped a new song. So I thought, what a great time to introduce myself to Aespa. So here I am. Aespa's Girls. So just a real quick preface, I'm a Korean American that's followed Korean music for a very long time, late 1980s to the early 2010s, and then I basically have since stopped listening to K-pop, and now I'm just catching back up. And thus, Aespa's new to me. I have no idea what to expect, other than that they're from Aespa SM, is what I know. And Red Velvet has eased my hesitancy to react to SM groups. And if you're curious as to what may be my thoughts on SM, go check out my Red Velvet's Bad Boy reaction, and somewhere in there I talked a little bit more about why I have mixed feelings on SM, and you'll also just learn why Red Velvet's helping kind of massage that out of my my fears. So Aespa's Girls. It's a 4-member group. That'll be easy to remember. Sorry about that. Ooh. It's not what I was expecting, but to be honest, I wasn't sure what to expect. There's 3D characters. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry about that. What is the budget on this music video? Is the sound quality not very good? Or is it intentionally... Or did they intentionally put these effects on the voices? Okay, still a little bit left. You've been defeated. Let's go to a beauty shot real quick. I don't know what I just listened to. I thought I heard a structure in the song, and then I don't know where the structure went. Maybe I just wasn't ready for the instrumentation to change, or maybe it was the same and I just didn't recognize it. I don't know. Excuse me. Excuse me. Apologize. So, how many Koreans are in this group, first of all? I think there's one. I think the girl on the right here is most likely not Korean. Maybe Chinese. I think she's Korean. I'm not sure what she is. And I don't think you're Korean. K profiles. Aespa profile. Excuse me. It's a 4-member group. Thank you. They debuted in 2020, so actually almost 2 years. Aespa. That's the AE sound. A. Combining A derived from avatar and experience and aspect. Avatar. What do you mean? Karina. Are you Japanese? No. You're absolutely Korean. Yu Jimin. Jimin's a very common name in Korea. So I don't blame them for giving her an alias or a stage name. She's the leader, main dancer, lead rapper, sub vocalist, visual, face of the group. That's a lot. She's 20. She's a millennium baby. I have a cousin that's a millennium baby. She's not short. God, my nose is itchy. I apologize. She was born in Gyeonggi-do. She's tall. She's a black belt taekwondo. Appearance in Tammy's video. None of these makes any real. Nickname is Karomi. None of this makes sense to me. Oh, Or-chan. Okay. For those that do not know, Or-chan is shortened for 얼굴 짱. So 얼굴 is face and 짱 is best. So 얼짱 is short for the best face. So she was basically, that means before she became a celebrity, she was already well known to be very pretty. And she is very pretty. Her foot is, I don't know. I don't care. Okay. Next one. Giselle. Uchinaga Eri. Eri. Uchinaga Eri. Eri is not a name I've heard before on a girl. Sorry, closing the window. She is main rapper and sub vocalist. Surprisingly underwhelming considering this large thing. Anyways, so she is Japanese, born in Korea. Okay. Her nickname is Didi. She went to Japan's international school. She's maybe good at English then? Yeah. She was in choir for 4 years as an alto. What is an alto? The highest adult male singer. Oh. So she could sing. But she's a rapper. She looks like Crystal from FX. I know Crystal from FX, and I don't think she looks like Crystal from FX. Okay. Oh, she's a half Korean, half Japanese. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what I mean. Winter. Kim Bin-jung. She's Korean. 2001. She's the lead vocalist, lead dancer, and the visual. I thought Karina was the visual. I guess you don't only have one. You don't need to have only one visual. Let's see. She is born in Busan. Fans think she looks like Taeyeon from Shonoshide. And I guess I could see a resemblance there. Yeah. Tend to become an actress, but she likes to sing and dance, so she does in the beginning. Okay. A lot of milk. Girls gotta grow, right? A lot of milk, I mean. It's obviously a joke. Ning Ning is a Chinese name. Ning Yi. She has a Korean name, Cho Ye-tak. English name is Vivian Ning. She was born in Harbin, China. Her specialty is singing, cooking. She could speak Chinese and Korean. She has a husky voice. Okay. I don't have a favorite, so I can't vote yet. I don't think there's additional content from them for this song, I would assume. Aespa. Is there more content? No. Okay. So maybe I'll just listen to let's focus on the song a little more with the lyrics video. I kind of enjoy the hook. I. They have very similar colors, the voice, I mean, their voice is winter and evening. Why is everything with a K instead of a C? Okay. I could appreciate the song a little better on the second listen. I feel like they're intentionally distorting Winter's voice as she starts belting. Because it sounds scratchy. And then here she sounds really smooth. Or is... It sounds like she's on a megaphone, you know. I'm guessing that was Ning Ning singing that high note. Three things I am about to complain about a little bit. One, I don't think these girls are very good at rapping. And whoever's writing the raps, I wish they would pay attention to some lyricism and more rhyming schemes a bit more. There's basically no rhyming. And part of rapping, the part of the allure of lyrics and rap is some form of pattern in rap, some sort of lyricism that requires or involves you know, rhyme schemes typically. Maybe it's intentional that that whoever wrote the lyrics for them, or if they wrote the lyrics, I'm not sure. It's just not a priority for them. They sound decent when they're rapping. I think Karina is the better rapper between the two from this song. And the beat when they're rapping sounds pretty good, but I wish there was a little more attention to detail with the rap, let's say. I have a feeling they didn't write the rap, so whoever's writing these raps, please. For example, The second verse, was it? The flow sounded good there, but world and heart don't rhyme. Maybe they were thinking since the rap is so short from each member, they don't need to rhyme. But there's technically 2 bars there from each of them. And if that's the case, I would think it would be better for the rappers to kind of rhyme. So that's complaint one. Minor complaint, I think, considering the overall, they delivered well. I just think the lyrics should have rhymed at the end. Number 2. What is going on with Winter's voice in this song? When she's hitting the high notes at the end here, it feels completely scratchy and distorted. Maybe that's how she sings or how she sounds, but I don't think it is. It hurts my ears, to be honest. It is a little painful to listen to Winter's high notes. Is it just me? Is it my headphones? I can't tell, but both this version and the music video, it's almost painful to listen to Winter when she's singing loud. Or does she sing so high and loudly that her microphone was unable to pick up properly, but they left it as it is? It doesn't sound like that's the case. I think it's intentional. I think there's some effect going on Winter's voice when she's singing and belting, and I'm not a fan if that's the case. Whatever it is, her voice is scratchy. If it's natural, perfect, great. But the sound engineers should have done a better job of making that voice hurt less on the ears. Or it's my headphones. Could be. Absolutely could be. These are Bose, but they're not the greatest, right? They're definitely not studio headphones. They're expensive casual headphones. I bought them secondhand, so maybe there's some damage to these that I'm not very sure of. So anyways. And thirdly, what didn't exist in Red Velvet's music, Psycho and Bad Boy, exists here on Aespa's Girls. Since it's a separate video, I will go down the explanation path for this. SM, they train their vocalists very well, but they train them in a very specific style, and when they sing in this specific style, it's like every song sounds the same from SM at some point. It's not obviously true. The instrumentation on the song, the chorus, everything about the song is not like anything from what I've heard thus far from SM. But I feel like the vocal style is dated. The way Ning Ning and Winter sing are exactly the way I expect SM singers to sing. And it's also a reason why I don't really enjoy listening to SM music, is because no matter how their music can sound radical, maybe not radical, feels like they're pushing the boundaries, right? And then of mainstream and being poppy and being popular. But then when their vocalists sing and belt, it sounds like an SM song from 20 years ago, and that's my main personal complaint. It's very personal, I think. I don't know if many people feel the same way I do. Um, but if you've been around SM for like myself, who was huge fan of HOT, um, Kangta sings like this. HOT debuted in the late 90s. Kangta is the main vocalist in HOT. He sang with this technique and this tone and this, obviously in a male's world, but that he sounds like this, like Winter, like Ning. So and you'd think it would be, oh, it's very reminiscent of my my SM days when I liked HOT. Unfortunately, that's not what it does. It makes me feel like it's another um, song from SM, and it's very unfair to Nini and Winter because they were trained this way, right? And it's very unfair to Aespa to bring my personal um, kind of gripes um, with SM in general, I should say. So it's not their fault. It's not the members' fault. It's not Karina, Giselle, Winter, or Nini's fault that the complaint comes up in this way. Um, I just kind of wish I would be curious to see how Winter and Ningning sing uh, without any effects on their vocals, and because I could obviously they could sing. Yeah, obviously they could sing, and I hope there are other songs that kind of showcases Winter and Ningning's vocals in a more clearer manner. Okay, enough about the vocal style that SM likes to push and train to their trainees and their singers, I should say. The song itself is actually the second time I heard it. I think the visuals were overwhelming me, and the instrumentation was um, kind of carrying everything, I should say. Hold on, I'm gonna take this off. So it's kind of hot. So with that said, it, it's a out of 10. I think this is I kind of like the chorus. It's a 5 out of 10. It, I want to like it more, but those three complaints I had, some of which are not within their power, right? Like I'm guessing the raps were written not by them but by a lyrics writer. I'm guessing the sound engineering was not the choice of Winters or Ningning's, and they were trained to sing this way, so it's not their fault either. So, but regardless, it's a my out of 10 score is a completely biased and completely subjective scoring system where it's just completely based around how much I like something, and there's no consistency either. Um, it is what it is. It's a 5 out of 10. The song might grow on me as I listen to it more, but there are very specific things such as hurting my ears when listening to the belting, the rhyme schemes, or the lack thereof. Um, it's gonna be hard for me to overcome those on subsequent listens. But I would love to give Aespa more shots at um, giving me another side right to them. Uh, By the way, this Karina girl, very, very pretty. She doesn't look. She in this picture she looks like a doll. All of them are pretty, but Karina kind of sticks out. I don't know if that's why she's the visual in the center and everything else that she was listed as. Um, 5 out of 10. What do you think? In the comment section, please let me know. Is it my? Please, you have to let me know. Actually, is it my headphones? Or do you kind of hear the distortion, the scratchiness, the piercingness of what I believe was Winter's belting section? Um, and did it hurt your ears like it did mine? Are my ears odd? So there's that. Do you have any? Do you agree or disagree with my three potentially potential factors of why I don't like the song that much? Um, and how did you like the song? You know, all that information. I want to see you guys talk about it because I love reading your comments, letting me know kind of your perspective, right? How do you see it? And also, as always, if you like the video, please leave a like on it. Helps the algorithms, helps the video get more exposure to people that normally would not watch my videos. And as always, if you can, if you enjoyed this content, please subscribe. Helps me understand you guys enjoy what the content I'm pushing out here, and um, really helps me stay motivated to keep doing all this. I'm still finicking around with my microphone. I might just need to buy a new mic stand. I don't have a mic stand right now, actually. And I think if I just bring the mic closer to my face and reduce the gain on the mic and then use some processing on OBS, I think my vocal quality would be a little better. There are times where I'm seeing a lot of inconsistencies um, in some of my in basically all my videos. I think there's room for improvement there, so I'm looking at that. But anyways, if you're still here, really appreciate it, guys. And I really want to like Aespa. So let me know what else I should be watching from Aespa. Do I have Aespa on my list? Actually, now that I think about it, I do. Savage is on my list. Savage is the only thing on my list, so I'll probably react to Savage next. From Aespa. With that said, hearts, please take them. They're yours. If you're still here watching this video, they are absolutely yours. I always appreciate you guys. And have a good day, good morning, good evening, wherever you are, whatever time it is. Stay safe, and be careful out there. And I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.